your favorite game for us to judge it.
I don't have a favorite game, idiot. I love all games equally.
Baldur's Gate.
No, Baldur's Gate is acceptable. Everyone loves Baldur's Gate, unless you're a AAA company who believes that they can't make a better game.
Honestly,
then you get angry.
Yeah.
If you ask me a specific type of game, like my favorite game from my childhood would be Call of Duty Black Ops. If my favorite Pokemon game
Call of
is
Duty Black
Pokemon.
Ops.
This is gonna.
My favorite game in the Pokemon series is Pokemon Silver because that's the first game I ever played. The first Pokemon game I ever played.
Dude, guys, I grew up as a Sonic fan. I'm one of those people who say that the Sonic the Unleashed game was somewhat entertaining.
Which one was the Sonic Unleashed?
The werewolf
the one
one.
where he was a hog.
Yeah.
You see, I think I played. Which one was the one where he kissed that human?
That's Sonic 06.
Sonic 06.
I'm not defending that one.
I played that. I played that shit, and it was so fucking confusing because I was a little kid, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing."
I'm gonna say this for Sonic Unleashed: it is 100% not a good Sonic game. It is a good game. I do find it entertaining, but if you ignore the fact that it's supposed to be a Sonic game, it is somewhat fun.
What about the Werehog? What do you think about the Werehog?
That's the part where I say, if you forget it's supposed to be a Sonic game, that can be entertaining. Because it is a decent hack and slash. And considering the fact that I never got a chance to play the original God of War, which is basically what that combat was based off of, yeah.
What?
It's a good hack and slash. If you ignore the fact that it's a Sonic game, it's fun.
The reason I say Call of Duty Black Ops, I think it was Black Ops 2 actually, was it was the first Call of Duty game that I ever played, right? So that's why if we're asking about like older games that are like from my childhood that I like, was my favorite, it would have to be that, because even though I was terrible at it because I was a kid, I loved that game to death. It's the reason I love using shotguns in any shooter game that I play now.
I'm an angel with a shotgun.
Wars one.
I don't care if heaven won't
take me back. Alright, thank you. I don't care if this DMCA will take me bound.
Have you guys ever heard the song Wrong Side of Heaven? Wait, did you ask how about Mario?
How about Mario?
Fuck Mario.
Mario is very fun.
Super Mario Monkey Man.
Mario.
Have you not watched Game Theory? Mario is a sociopath. He's evil.
And Mario's an American. What's your point?
Yeah. Mario is the type of game that found their niche when they first made Super Mario Bros. The first one, and they have stuck with that formula because it works.
Yeah, I don't hate Mario. I was just doing it for a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't particularly play Mario games. I think the longest I played a Mario game was Mario Kart, so like the longest amount of time I put into a Mario game was playing Mario Kart.
Mario is a great example of what Sonic the Hedgehog should have done, of just sticking with the formula of going through worlds quickly, and made that the whole entire game instead of trying to like make it quick. Or because the one thing someone's pointed out to me is with Mario games, they either make with Sonic games, they either make the levels too quick, or too quick but not enough levels, or too long and not very fun.
I actually kind of like Sonic. I think it was Forces. Was that the one where you made your own character?
That was a fun game, but I'm going to be the first one to say that should have gotten 100 more levels.
That should have really not been a Sonic game.
Yeah.
Floof? No. I disagree, Floof, but
you should have. We should have spent a lot longer of a time hunting rescuing Sonic
In the
than
nether
it
space?
did. No, not in the never space. Like the one thing I don't really like is like
Sent
how
to the nether space,
quickly.
immediately gets out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a fair point. Like, haha, Sonic is trapped. Oh wait, no, same
Well,
level
yes, but actually,
escapes.
no.
I just say I wish there was an artsy Sonic game.
Sonic Forces could have been good.
It could have,
I wish there was a.
but they
Sonic
sped
game
through
based
it
off
too
the
quickly.
I wish there was a Sonic game based off the Archie comics.
Also, the fact that
There
they
is,
scrapped
Sonic
half of the
CD.
boss fights. Like, they scrapped the Chaos fight, and I saw someone doing, like, a classic Sonic versus Chaos type of boss fight. I don't know if it was, like, a leaked version of the boss that was scrap fight, or someone just made a video of it. But it looks so epic, because, like, you chase the Chaos around a circular battlefield. Well, yes, classic Sonic, you just kept jumping levels on the platforms until you managed to spin dash into one of his arms that was attacking you.
Sounds interesting.
Yes, Frontiers is a fun game. That is a game that is very good at mastering the Sonic's formula, and I wish the games will do that for more in the future.
Honestly,
Continue Frontiers.
Yeah, me too.
Honestly, personally,
I got to the last
I
world
think-
and I have not played any more.
I've gotten to the second world.
I personally think when they transitioned from 2D to 3D, it lost the feel of you going fast. Really, you know, like
Well,
because they made the levels longer. It
they made the
felt
levels
like Sonic
shorter,
wasn't
is
going
what they
fast.
did.
Oh, they did. Well,
Yeah.
to me, whenever I play a 3D Sonic game, it doesn't feel like I'm going fast for some reason. It feels like I'm moving at like regular fucking speed. I don't know.
You know what's funny?
What?
Hello everyone here for a D&D campaign. How are you doing? Are you enjoying our Sonic the Hedgehog talk?
What?
I think this is what everyone came for. Important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
believe
is
so
exactly
too. I
what
have
everyone
4
came
viewers right now.
Literally.
Sonic
listening
Mania
for
is a
it.
really good game too. It is a very good classic Sonic game.
Yeah. I think the original Sonic and Sonic Mania have the right idea in how to do a Sonic game.
You know, I have
like,
the
he feels decently fast and everything. You know, it feels good.
I think it's 9 of them. I have the first original 9 Sonic the Hedgehog games on the Switch. I just haven't played them. Like, I was going through all my stuff the other day and I found it still in its plastic wrapping. I'm like, oh yeah, I have this game.
Fun fact: Sonic once played cricket. Like in a video game, you played cricket as Sonic.
Hello, Sayuna.
Why are you allowed to show your face?
Because
So you can see action. You don't have to.
like.
Oh,
yeah, like,
hello!
if
Thanks
you're-
for the raid,
this is-
hobo.
Hey, hobo.
This is
So
just
yeah, the reason we're doing this.
so I can do
is
hand
to just-
movements as a DM. Everyone else is just
Normally
doing
when
it
I
because
talk,
they
I do
can.
hand motions.
Yeah.
Normally I talk with hand motions too, so it helps me too.
Also,
if I need to act out anything.
I figured since on my stream it's all reactive images, I'll be fine.
That's me.
Damn.
I am flute.
That was a loud one.
Bless thee, flute.
Yes.
Ooh, that was a cool trick.
Well,
Playing a game called Defender.
if you would like to know, so you know, we have not actually officially started into the D&D thing yet. We have just started on a tangent of video games because I wanted to do a funny cold open, and then we kind of got distracted.
Yeah, and Pantheon isn't here because he's playing D&D.
No, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. Whatever the fuck. I don't know the difference.
There is a difference.
I don't know it. How can I see the difference if I don't know what the difference is?
Yeah. Fair point. But yeah.
Because like Saturday's the day that I usually like have any time right to myself.
Yeah.
So you're saying that like that Saturday's the day that works best for all of you?
Yeah.
Uh,
Is Sunday not available?
Sunday
It's
will
just
be
because most of us have
Stuff to
most
do.
of us stuff to do on the next day.
After Sunday, so
school
we
and
just-
work being two factors.
Yeah.
And my
I mean, we could
grandmother-
instead we could just do it earlier.
Yeah, I guess we can do it Saturday.
On
We can do
Sunday.
My grandmother has specifically stated that I have to be ready to help her out no matter what until 3 in the afternoon for me.
Yeah.
So Saturday nights are the only real time that I have for myself. Because most other days I'm not allowed to be myself. Being sick has actually been somewhat of a blessing because people have left me alone for once.
But we were talking about earlier, so you know, I think the problem we had for the last 2 weeks was 1, Halloween, 2, being people were sick the other day. And I'm thinking of just implementing a rule of if you can't show up for the session, that's fine. We'll just play the session without you.
Yeah, I feel like that should be it.
So if we move these back to Saturday and to just set that hard rule, myself as a DM saying that, I think it'll be fine. What does everyone else think?
I
Yeah,
think
sure.
it'll be fine.
All right, we're still doing this session, but that we're gonna set that hard rule in Saturdays. Show up or don't show up. Quick question: if there's combat, who here, a raise of hand, is fine with their character being puppeted for the combat?
I don't think I'm gonna miss a day, but
I don't think you can see my hand, but
I show my shirtless body just to raise my hand.
Pause. Are you
All right.
shirtless?
So that's a hand raise from Chicken, Sayuna, and Dungeon. And Floof.
Yes.
We can get approval from Pantheon later after he's done with Pathfinder.
How long is it gonna take?
And that'll be just for combat. This session should hopefully be short. Depends on how long you guys want to go. I have like 2 endpoints. Yeah.
Because with Pantheon, we don't know how long he's going to take.
But
That's what's
we can start right now with the introductions because we still haven't done that. Let's speed through this real quick and then we can start with the session, starting with, I guess, me for now. Hello, everyone. I am Imported One. I am a librarian VTuber. I am your DM. And this is a story that I am creating in a very freeform manner.
He's about to become deported.
Yeah.
You should deport everyone.
Shh, everyone
My
leave.
cousin made that same joke yesterday. My cousin literally made that exact same joke.
It's a go-to joke, okay? Deported, exported. I've heard all of them. But yeah, I am the DM. I'm not playing a specialized character. So I am playing everyone. Let's go down the line. Floof.
Hello, I am one floofy booper. I am playing Seraphina, the princess from a forgotten time.
Next down the line is Chicken.
I am my_little_ chicken. I play Eagle Tranquilitas, the monk Fearbolg, with a lot of issues. Follow me on Twitch, please.
And now Sayuna.
Hello, I am Sayuna Kansa. I'm a Foxy VTuber. I'm currently playing Lilith, a fucking draconic sorcerer. Yeah, and she also has some mystery to her that may be revealed in the future. You know.
And last but not least, Dungeon, or your local DM.
What's up, guys? Name's your local DM _VT, variety streamer, as well as currently streaming a run of Baldur's Gate on Twitch with some good friends. Make sure to tune in there to watch as we go through and completely annihilate the world of Faerun. Your boy is playing Austerian Giganrock, giant descendant turtle of the wizard class, ready to make it to where people don't lay a hand on me or my allies.
Yeah, nice. Also, one thing I want to say is I might be doing some Final Fantasy 14 online streams soon, and I would love people to join me on that. So look forward to those streams.
Oh yeah, I was planning on joining you, and then I got sick. I was planning on telling you that I joined those.
Ah.
Also, can I just say I'm not going to be using my Eagle-Eye voice today because I'm sick, and it would probably kill my throat.
Ah, come
Alright.
on, you know you gotta. Oh god, I lost the voice.
Just
That's something I don't want to do.
practice
Damn.
just get used to using the voice without destroying your throat. That is something you need to learn if you want to do voice acting. Is practice voices
Well,
without destroying yourself.
No, I
The
just like.
reason is.
I went to put on the voice and I vomited a bit in my mouth, and then there was a really bad like sting in the back of my throat. And
You
just, I
okay?
completely lost the voice because of it.
Yeah, for me, it's just because I'm sick and my throat has been
Drink some
very much.
water,
I need some water.
honestly.
Can I go
Yeah.
get a drink before we begin?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need
go,
water here.
go ahead, get a drink.
Ugh.
We'll start the campaign
I'll be right
now.
back.
Yes, you will not be the focus one yet. We last time the party had received their evaluation on their combat test, and they passed it with flying colors by the word of Conrack himself. After some chaos in the stands, leading to one of the characters having to clean up a mess, they made their way to the tavern where they got some lunch, then headed back to the testing grounds to see what the next test was going to be, when they were told by Conrack to the crowd that the next test is going to be heading to a kingdom that has been selected for you and completing 5 quests there within the given time period, which I believe I gave as a month.
Yes,
I know it was 5 quests.
probably.
I think it was 5.
I know it was 5 quests. I'm trying to remember the deadline I gave you guys.
A month.
A month? All right. Thank you. Yes, 5 quests within a month. I just found it in my notes. All right. Just check my notes. But yeah, you guys were given the task, and you guys, well, Seraphina alone, while the rest of you guys were goofing around, went to go and check the board to see what they were given, and they were given the quest of they were given the task of working in Silverhelm, a kingdom by the name of Silverhelm. And I believe, if you guys remember the notes or not, did it say rather or not I can't remember if I said if the note gave who your instructor was, because you guys were also assigned an instructor as well. Evelina, thank you.
Oh yeah, yeah, Evelina, yeah.
You were given Evelina, the elf, the wood elf that had been leading that had been charge of guiding people through the adventurers district of Sigil. And yeah, we start the session up with Seraphina looking at the location. And as the rest of the party, I hope, eventually comes up behind you, what is Seraphina doing, having read their task?
She's just staring in disbelief. And after a moment of silence, she just goes, "That's not possible."
Alright, my friends, I have returned. And I think I got the voice back.
I was in the middle of dialogue.
Nice.
Oh, I apologize.
Anyway, what's not possible?
This kingdom that we've been sent to, it's mine.
Huh? You You
Wait,
own a
was
kingdom?
Hold on. Let me get this straight. I mean, didn't you say you were? He's like trying to remember. Like, didn't you say you were like frozen for?
I was petrified for a time, and from all of my research, my kingdom was lost.
You specifically could not find anything that goes back that long ago.
Question. Important.
Yes.
Would Eagle have noticed that Serafina was checking out really old books instead of new books?
Yeah, that was a very intentional thing they were doing in there, and I believe you would have at least heard Serafina ask anyone where the oldest books in that library were.
Maybe it's not your kingdom, but one using its name. You were checking out old books and didn't find it, but did you ever check out any new ones?
I don't recall if she would have.
If she would
I
not
think
have.
she would have looked for anything that even mentioned her kingdom, even in just name.
Yeah, and the question is how far back would you have been looking?
Yeah, like what period of time?
Since she doesn't know exactly how long she was petrified for, she would look for pretty much any time range.
Yeah, it's most likely there's probably two factors to it. One is that this kingdom is like fairly recent to the point where it hasn't been jotted down yet, or that it's just you hadn't found any newer books that have considered it history yet. Both same answers of not being written down in the history books yet. Probably tells you that this Silver Helm is brand new kingdom. Has not been around long enough to have anything to be written down about its history.
Well, darling, you say you know this kingdom well. That's where you're from, right?
Correct.
Well, looks like we're about
At
to
least-
find out.
In name.
But you have a feeling this ain't the same kingdom then.
I can't imagine it is. Any research I've done has led me nowhere in terms of finding out about my kingdom.
Wait, Serafina, I have a question. Did you have any like siblings or anything that could have kept your kingdom going, or
No,
were you like the last one?
I was an only child.
Yeah.
Then how did your kingdom like went off of what they call like monarchy or whatever the heck it was, right? So wouldn't that mean that there wasn't anybody to pass down the leadership position to?
Not by birth, but there were systems in place should such an event arise.
I'm gonna have everyone here roll quick raw intelligence check.
A raw intelligence check?
Raw intelligence to see if you think of this possibility.
I'm about to get fucked over by my weak intelligence. I got a 9.
Me too.
I don't know where to do the intelligence.
You want me to roll as well, imported?
Yeah, everyone roll raw
24.
intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Yeah, go to beyond 20, go to your intelligence stat, and just roll it.
Your wizard got a 24.
All right.
Oh, right here.
All right. You know, this actually kind of makes a little bit of sense. Osterion being a arcane practitioner, being the only one who had got this. Petrification is a very common, uncommon thing. You're not gonna
A very
see.
common, uncommon thing.
Well, the whole world ain't covered with people who got petrified for a long period of time. But if Seraphina was found still intact for as long as they were and revived from their petrification, it's not all that much to say that there was probably some other people who got found as well. It's highly likely that maybe somebody from her time has came back and rebuilt the kingdom. And that thought is what passes through your mind, Asterion.
Well, the good news is if I'm able to piece together correctly, Princess, you may not be the only one who might have gotten out alive.
I
Yeah, we
suppose that
already
is
know.
possible. We've already encountered one person who is from my kingdom.
Yeah,
And who happily remembered you.
I wouldn't say happily.
very quickly
Well,
blamed the noble family for something that had happened.
Well, I mean,
And
happily is a broad term.
Lilith and Asterion, there was that third one you saw too in the mirror, the communication mirror.
Communication?
Was
Yeah,
it the
right.
one that Zebediah had communicated with you guys in the room? You had clearly
The guy
saw
wearing
that guy as
Speedo.
well.
The guy who was
Yes.
wearing a Speedo.
Yes, the guy you all described as wearing a Speedo.
I remember this. Why don't you? Your character was there. I remember intimately the fact that the guy was wearing a Speedo.
I didn't say he was wearing a Speedo. Y'all did.
He was wearing a Speedo, okay? The way you described him, he was obviously wearing a Speedo. There's no possible other conclusion that can be drawn. Loincloths, what are those?
But yeah, so you guys go ahead and continue what you're saying. I was just saying there was a third. You guys remember a third person too, who showed the same signs of petrification as Zebediah and Seraphina.
Well, if that is in fact the case, then Princess, let's see how much of your kingdom has changed.
I have nothing yet. You guys are the ones doing all the talking yet right now.
I suppose if everyone is ready.
We should go. I feel like this might be a fun adventure.
They did say that you guys will be headed. You guys will be the test will be starting tomorrow. So you have some time to collect supplies, rations, stuff like that.
Is there anything anyone needs to gather?
I don't have everything I need to gather. I just want to say I'm getting a very bad feeling from this situation. I really think that what's going to happen in that place ain't going to be pleasant. Just off my gut feeling, you know.
I feel like we should gather some information to try to get to know this place better, and maybe some information about the test.
Well, we already know how we gonna do the test. We got a month to do 5 different tasks for some people, and that's it. And then we have like, did you say something about like a mentor or something? I don't fucking know. Anyway, Yeah, he was honestly just. Simple fact is that I have a bad feeling. If we go, I feel like we are not going to have a very pleasant time. But we should probably gather some extra supplies to make sure we do not have to deal with as displeasant of a time as I feel like we are going to have.
Should we gather some healing potion?
Would be a good idea, yes.
Yeah, you guys are probably that'll probably be smart considering the fact that your guys' last fight.
And the fact that our current healer is not here, the only one that can
Oh.
heal is Serafina.
He's here. Jay's just staring. You know what?
He's staring into the void, and the void is staring back.
Staring into the void, looking over at Ramen, who's still being carried by the team they're in.
Being used up by other functions.
No bitches look.
He's giving Ramen that I enjoy you being uncomfortable in the center of attention look.
Motherfucker's standing there with the blue screen dial-up sound effect going off, and his eyes going through just
Dial noise.
Yeah, Jay's there. He's just not talking. This is what we'll say. Because I don't really have a way to write him out right away.
Let's just say he's having like an error or something in his head right now. He's there,
Yeah.
but not present.
It's just, he's
Jay,
communicating.
perhaps you can go do some research for us.
Okay, thank you, Jay.
Jay nods and wanders off. He'll see you guys tomorrow.
Problem solved.
Yeah, there we go.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. But yeah, you guys can get
What do we-
potions. Anything you guys think you'll need, go get it.
Okay,
What do you
I think
guys-
we should get like bombs or something to throw at people.
Bombs?
Mm.
Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend.
Oh
How
no,
about-
he found me.
How much gold do you guys
That's
have,
loved,
by the way?
Ooh.
How much gold does each person have?
I believe I have 100.
I have 108.
44 gold and 8 silver.
210.
210. All right, you guys will be fine.
Seraphina,
Oh,
zero.
boy.
Sugar puppy.
Oh no.
Why do you have 0? Oh yeah, you're a wizard.
He sacrificed everything for the funny thing last night.
For the funny haha.
For
To
the
be
one
fair,
of
I
magic
literally-
missiles.
No, for most of the cases, I've been hooking up everyone with magic items from what's
Malrix.
his name?
He's the
Malrix,
drug
yeah.
lord for magic item.
I've been
Seraphina.
hooking up everyone with gear from Malrix, so that
Yo,
we
can I
can
guess
be
what
as.
that magic crystal does to snort?
Mm.
No.
Well-
What you do with this magic crystal, you smash it against your head, and it makes you see God.
Oh, have I seen him already?
Oh, don't worry, I've seen him multiple times. He's a very nice fellow. Very pleasant.
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. Remember the first fight? You were closer to death. Yeah, I think he saw God a little bit.
No, what I saw was my fucking post-snap kid and the goblin in the nuts. Jesus whispered in my ear and was like, "Do it." And I
Real
called
quick, can I? He's not a
sons.
deity in this world. I'm just saying that real quick. You guys are joking. How about Bahamut?
Yeah.
You Bahamut whispered in your ears.
Whispered in my ear, just being like, do it, my child. So I
Notice-
took my staff and I raced it with the force of 1,000
No, I-
suns.
Kill him.
All right. All right. Go shopping, everyone.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. My last visit to my buddy kind of took everything I got left. So, whatever you guys need, I'll follow around. Make sure you guys stay stocked up. See if
Is
I
that-
could.
I have enough to spare. Is there anything you particularly need?
Have you heard of this thing called crystal meth? I heard it's very popular.
This is more of a joke, but probably material to copy spells.
Nah, my spell list is perfectly fine right now, good
Can
sir.
we get some food supplies?
All right.
Some L.
No, although I would normally jump at the proposition of getting ale, I think we need food and water more than we need to get drunk.
Oh my.
This
That's the first.
Rashes
Astarion's
are
like
what
gonna
you're
hold up
referring
his
to.
flail very like he's gonna point his flail very accusively at Eaglock like, alright, you a shapeshifter or are you just fucking with us?
Why does Floof webcam look so scary? I feel like something's gonna pop out from behind, just like choke him.
You see, I'm saying this because I've survived alone in the woods.
Someone actually appeared in the back.
I laughed because as you said that in the background, one of his family members showed up.
Yeah. Fuck is happening?
Anyway, like, Eglock's answer to Astarion is, look, I've lived in the woods alone. I know that we need water and we need food more than we need anything else in case shit goes off the rails.
Thank you for that meow. Thank you for that meow, Dungeon. But yeah,
Yeah.
you guys should know this. A ration is 5 silver pieces. And a ration will last you a day. What you guys also would need is water skins and a way to refill those water skins, which you can do at rivers and stuff like that.
And then Eglock would just say, now I'm not saying we shouldn't get ale. We should definitely get a good supply of ale.
Alright,
But
good.
we need food and water more than we need ale.
Just get a piss filter and use your piss as water.
No.
Alright, he's fine. Now, I would most definitely say that right now,
Also, a water
I
skin is
think we're
2
in a-
silver pieces.
I think we're in a pretty good position at the moment when it comes to, things for this visit. However, Seraphina, Princess, I'm currently a bit more worried about you. This is gonna be a very, mentally changing experience. Do you think you're ready for that?
Whether I'm ready or not is irrelevant.
Well, I mean, yeah, we kind of have to do this, but
Exactly, so there should be no concern.
God, I hate how some people speak my language sometimes.
Man, don't you hate it when people are reasonable?
Shut the fuck up, guy. You have no rights in here.
Alright, I'll back away.
Okay, God, you stay right there, buddy.
I'm going back
The
behind the
most- There in your
clouds. I'm going back
The most
behind
we
the
know is that-
clouds.
The way to get there is through the mirrors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, the portals to the material plane.
Right. Because I was going to see a very important thing to have since we're technically a party now is a way to travel through any terrain. I mean, obviously ground we go on foot or by carriage. I'll worry about it another time, but when it comes to the water, I don't know what this kingdom, Seraphina, you may know what this kingdom's gonna be like. Do you know if there's like a lot of water nearby, lots of naval travel?
Let me. I don't think I have anything of it in my notes. Let me check.
Can we just ask God, like, give little prayers up to heaven above and be like, God, please tell us?
Yeah, I don't have anything about the kingdom specifically.
Can we, like, roll some for a check?
I can give you something. The kingdom was one of the. Nowadays, kingdom you have like, I believe I said 4 major kingdoms, and you have a whole bunch of scattered everywhere smaller kingdoms that could go from like maybe two major cities to 1 major city, and that's it. And then you have the bigger kingdoms that have like several major cities. Silverhelm was there. Back in your time, there was no smaller kingdoms. There was only major kingdoms, and there was probably only like 5 major kingdoms. And your kingdom was over a continent. Your whole kingdom was just one continent.
Well, previously our kingdom was quite expansive. It covered most of the land.
Hmm.
Judging from how I've seen no research on this iteration of Silverhelm, I can't imagine it's representing the same size.
What's the city we're in now? The city of portals?
Yeah, Sigil, the city of doors, the center
Sigil.
point to all of the planes, and basically the hub center for the Adventurers Guild of the Material Plane.
Well, I'll worry about it later, but I think I do have a way to cover naval travel if we need to get anywhere.
Wait, Asterion, I have an idea.
What's that?
We could all take some wood, right? Build a raft, and then we strap that raft to your back and you start swimming.
We'll put that on the back burner.
Alright.
Just
All
as
right,
a
calm down, Jack
backup
Sparrow.
plan.
Calm down.
I was about to say we don't really need that. I left at the port out of Sigil, where we are now.
You guys came here
A
through a
boat,
portal.
the only thing I got to keep from past business. Wayfaring ship by the name of the Hollow Shell. If we ever need to get somewhere through naval travel, I can pilot the waters for us.
I thought that raft idea was pretty good, though.
It was a good idea. It was a good idea. I'll definitely say that. But we can save the wood for campfires while we're out. Something for warmth around at night. Something for light.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Although, I haven't really used fire much before.
So
Okay.
if these portals can't get us to where we need to go, or one day they just shut down, I left it docked up out of Sigil. We can take that.
For very good plan making and setup, I'm gonna give you inspiration for that comment, Osterion.
Joke's on you, I already got one.
You can stack inspiration because it works as bardic inspiration in my rules.
Double inspiration! I'm so inspired.
You just need to make a note of it because it doesn't actually stack on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Keep that note. And be honest.
Yes, I have 2 inspiration, which
Like,
is
if I-
more than I had last time.
Like, if I were to say
These
I have
will not be
3
rerolls.
inspirations right
These will
now,
be
would
just a
you-
bardic inspiration you can add to a roll.
Okay. Remember, Baldur's Gate is still firmly in our heads imported. We just got
Yeah.
done playing it.
Yeah. Which is why
We will
I'm
not try to
clarifying.
shove people as a bonus action.
Anymore.
Why not? I want to do that. I want to do people as a bonus action.
Hey, can I run up and just throw punch someone as a bonus action?
I mean, technically you are a monk, so yes. Need you question it.
Hang on, let me just calculate how many adventurers and test takers are around you right now, because you guys are still in the testing grounds. I don't have a D 1,000.
Alright, so...
I'm playing the original
Well.
Doom right now. Maybe you need to slow down a bit.
Well then, seeing as Asterion doesn't need anything, I personally would like to try and find a sword more up to date, I suppose would be a correct term.
more
You like some new
modern.
armor?
Yes, perhaps some more better armor as well.
Yeah,
I was
the-
going to say, if you're looking for like something magical in nature, we could always visit my good buddy Maurix. He could probably help you out.
I was
I mean-
considering making that my first stop.
anything magical that you would have had before the incident is gone. That is a fair point, because all the magic would have just been faded away after the years.
Imported, may I ask a question?
Goddess.
You know my
Yes,
stick that I have that I normally hit people with?
I am
What is that
nodding.
made out of?
Probably wood.
Oak wood. Oak wood.
Can I get one made out of metal?
It won't do any more damage. It won't. You'll just hit people
What
with
is
a metal bat.
Wait, a metal bat sounds fucking cool. I want a metal bat. Metal bats are awesome.
You do realize
Like
it would
that
do
one
less
character.
damage than your quarterstaff, though.
Why?
Because
that's
it's a
the rule.
club.
Yeah,
not a
it's a club.
quarterstaff.
It's a club.
Fuck. Can I get a metal quarterstaff?
So you want to use a pole.
Yeah, you want to use a pool.
The fuck
Dance
was
that pole, Eglock.
No. That's
Dance on that
weird.
pole, boy.
All right, so we're heading to
Trying to make
Maurix.
people pole dance?
Are we heading to Maurix? I am putting us back on topic. You're heading to Maurix, right? Is that your plan?
I'm fine with
That is my plan. I don't know about anyone else.
All
I'll come
right.
with.
Is everyone going with, or is anyone else wanting to see any more shops? Because Maurix is a pretty good general store.
I'll go just to see if there's anything interesting there.
All right.
Because we're gonna go visit Damon.
You enter into the Maurix store as the alarm bell rings. The alarm spell, I should say, actually rings. And
Do you mean the doorbell?
well, the spell alarm that is on the door to let them know
That's
when
the
anyone
alarm
comes through.
spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You go to Malik's and suddenly everyone's dying.
yeah. You see around. You enter the store like you've been there before. For some of you, there's all the there's the potions on one side, the common magical items. There actually might be some +1 sword sitting there too. And then Maurix at the counter, and he looks up and goes, "Ah, Asterion, how may I greet you today?" Or I guess
How may I
again.
greet you today?
Ah,
I believe you just did.
Mug. Maurix, everything all right, bud? You seem a bit
Yeah, just trying to get these flails done as quickly as I can. They hopefully will give me quite a good amount when I actually finally get them on the shelves.
don't even stress about it. I mean,
Do you
heaven
like
knows
the
people don't come here just for your flails, and
Do you like the
for
upgrade I
that-
put on yours?
well, I haven't really had a chance to use this additional spell, use my spells for more damage focus. Since you and I are both known and well versed in magic, I'm more of a user of like aberration spells, you know? I mean, abjuration. I usually use them for defense, so
No, that is
it does work.
100%. But you know, wizards never too prepared.
My buddy, you are 100% right. Oh, I don't think I've introduced you. Seraphina, this is Maurix. Maurix, my good old buddy Seraphina.
A pleasure.
Nice to meet you. And he does a little quarter bow.
Hi again, smart friend.
Hello, Eglock. What can I help you with today?
I'm looking for better gear. And she'll pull out her greatsword and her chainmail that she currently is not wearing. She's currently in her like casual wear.
All right. He looks them over and starts to speak
Yeah,
up.
kept close. And he can tell these are ancient.
Yeah, these are really old. There looks to be some magic on some of these, but they're gone now. How are these ones you were given, or did you make? How did you come to buy these? Are these from your past?
You could say that. It's a bit of a long story.
Well, there's etches of old magic on it, but I don't really know if I can do much to them. I don't know if I could. It's a possibility to bring back the magic in them. Do you want me to do that, or do you want me to
Could
get you
attempt
something
that.
new?
You could attempt to bring back the old magic, but I did come here with the intention of finding something new.
All right. Yeah. Give me but a moment. I will see if I have anything in the back. Feel free to look at the weapons and magic chain armor I have. I have most any weapon and armor with a touch of magic to help you with your attacks, and that's it.
When Eglok hears that, he just goes over and rushes to the magic, and he's just like,
Yeah.
well, the items, like the weapons and stuff, he's just like looking through them.
Right? Yeah, you see plenty in there. You see a +1 quarterstaff, which
He just looks at it as like shiny.
for those who want to know, it will take your normal attack and give it a +1 to hit and damage.
I think just based off of like shininess, I'm assuming this thing looks new.
Yes.
Like, what does this thing look like? Like, give me an image in my head, Mr. DM, sir.
It looks like a normal quarterstaff with runes etched down the thing, and that's kind of it. There is a faint magic glow to it, but that's about it.
He would run over to Astarion and be like, "Hey, this thing has the same symbols as your shield."
Not even 100% close to that.
I'm saying
Yeah.
he sees runes and he's like, "Oh, symbols. This looks similar." Like, that's the type of thing that he's saying. Like,
Yeah.
Sheesh, do I? Oh, I don't have that spell. Okay. I feel like if I cast comprehend languages, I'm not going to be able to read this.
No, it's just normal arcane runes. It literally just does what I said earlier with just a plus to attack, and that's it.
Oh, I was about to say, can I make like an Arcana check to try to decipher what the message is?
No, it's easy, especially for you.
What's it saying?
It's saying what I told you. It just
It says +1 on it.
it's just plus. Okay, what's it say?
it just has numbers on
You
it.
know, this is a what's the NPC name to me right now? This.
It just has a number on it.
I am the Banana King.
It is the runes etched on it are, one rune is power, another is strength, and guide.
Well, Eglok, whenever you hold this weapon, you feel something different when you hold it than you wielded your other one?
My hand feels good for smacking and hitting.
Feel his cock throbbing.
Well, I guess that's the simplest way to put it. This thing guides your hand in order to actually land on targets. I mean, who
Ooh.
knows? Maybe the best way to test is try hitting me with it at some point.
Bonk.
All
Can I just try to smack him real quick? Like, not try to hit it, not try to hurt him, just like try to actually hit him.
What's the
Um,
difference?
What's the difference? Yeah.
Bro, it's like,
Love
I'm not
tap.
trying to hurt him, but I'm gonna try to hit him for real, for real.
I'm not a masochist, but I'll try anything once.
Flip no.
Not masochist.
With no.
All right.
Everything's a dildo if you try hard enough. Just remember that.
As much as I would love PvP to happen in this shop, it is at this moment.
PP.
It's not.
PP.
I guess just if you want to try it, just make sure your swing's not too wide. I won't even move.
Wouldn't there be a... Could there possibly be a training dummy just somewhere in the shop? Just for, like, customers to try out weapons, like
Yeah.
clothing rack or something.
Yeah, I guess there's a chain. There is a dummy that just has a sign on that says "Hit me."
Boys. And she would just point over at the dummy.
Well, it's asking me to hit it. So
Well, then go
I
for
think.
it.
So I'm gonna try to hit the dog. No fun. I'm gonna make the roll.
While he's doing that,
Okay. I have to check my hit dice and everything again.
Serafina would be browsing the weapons as well for specifically great swords.
I normally do what, a 1d6 plus 5, right? Or to hit, I do.
Yeah.
It's your quarterstaff, right?
Yeah, but it has two things on it. It's been a while. It has 1d6
are you-
plus 5. 1d.
The question is, are you holding it with two hands or one hand?
I think you just hold it with one hand here.
All right.
He isn't wanting to like. He isn't. Actually, no. He'd hold it with two hands because he isn't wanting to like smash anything, so he has more control over it.
All right, that would be the D8 roll then, if memory recalls.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll to hit. 14 plus 7 plus 1. So that's 22.
Alright.
Damn.
You
Which
feel-
means if he rolled that,
8 plus
and
5.
since I don't have my blade song up, yeah, that would have hit me.
Yeah.
and then I have a 1
Plus your dex.
5. Plus,
There you go, chicken. You
Plus
missed
your
one
dex
chance
plus
to
the
hit me.
+1, so that would be a +6, I believe, right?
no, that would be a plus 7. That would be a
Plus-
7. I mean, that would
Wait,
be
damage
plus
wise?
damage. That would be a 7.
Oh yeah, 7. Oh no, I was saying your plus, not your damage. So you tap, you base for damage wise, because you got 1 on DA, you basically love tap this thing, just trying not to break it. But Asterion, you watching that, you realize, oh, that would have gone right past my defenses.
He's just staring at him like, that's what happens when you got a magical weapon. He's gonna like lean over at Malrix and go, yeah.
Malrix is in the back
that's a
right
pretty good
now.
weapon right there. Oh shit. He's
Yeah.
just like leaning over at Serafina like,
He comes back out with 2 great swords. He comes back out with your old great sword at this point, and another one. All right, so I wasn't able to restart the magic. It almost seems to be like waiting for something to restart it, but it doesn't want to restart. I don't get why. But yeah, it's inert and it will stay inert. But here's this great sword here. And he hands you over another great sword. It is a great sword of warning.
She would take it and look it over.
It will warn you and your allies within a certain distance to you of danger coming. And if you guys are asleep when danger does arrive, it also will wake you.
Oh my god, it's like the sword. It's like the sword from the Hobbit, guys.
Time and entering metagame stats. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Hmm. And how much would this be?
Uh, let me double check.
You see your money, Wolf?
It works off the basic alarm spell, so it shouldn't be too hard. Du-du-du. Um, here's my. I'm not doing that much. For you guys, because you guys have been such good customers. All right, go and eat dinner, Sayuna. I will probably put this at 275, and that will be the lowest I will go.
How unfortunate. I'm afraid I'm unable to cover that cost.
Sorry for that. But it's always
Actually-
here. Yeah.
No, and how much do you... Sorry, Princess, how much you got?
Lilith do be rolling persuasion.
He already stated that's the lowest he'll go, I think.
I am way underpricing this thing, by the way.
Well,
I have 210 on me, but I'd also like to get a splint armor if possible.
right.
Oh shoot.
Better armor.
Yeah, that price is good actually. All right. There's plenty of other stuff you have for cheaper. The weapons over there, that like the one that Glock there is holding, is for 100 gold, being just a +1 weapon.
Oh, I
And
don't
same
have
with the-
money.
Same with the armor as well.
Chicken's happily swinging us around a stick he can't buy.
If you want to be able to survive long enough to afford it next time you're here, the potions go from your lowest grade potion 50, next gear grade 100, next one 150.
That's really fucked up marketing. Like, it's good marketing, but it's fucked.
Actually, let me check.
If you want to survive so you can be here again. Like, Jesus.
He is looking out for you guys.
Yeah, but still insane.
Those are the market
What
prices, though. I am willing to be talked down on those.
Wait,
Can I get this for like
did I?
$40 or 40 gold?
Uh,
The 60% mark off.
I don't think he knows that.
you said 40 gold, right? Oh no, the I thought I was on the potions. I was thinking like that's okay, but no, probably not on the coder.
Could I, like, give some physical labor for it? 44 gold?
Really have anything physical I can have you do? Oh, where are you guys heading to for your second trial?
I was just about to mention that actually, but first, Did I get that? I have a broken blade in my inventory, and I can't remember if I got that from my
That is a
background or if
shoulder.
you
That
did-
is, yeah, that's your back. That's a background item.
Okay, I couldn't remember if that was a soldier background item or if you gave that to me.
No, it is a soldier background item.
That would that would occur to her, and she would pull out the blade and hand it over to Malrix.
He looks
Would you
over
be able to identify anything about this?
what it was intended to
quite
do. Probably not. I can just look at the runes on it. This is a lot more magic than the first sword you gave me. That first sword might have just been a +1 and that's it. But this, the etching on this is way more advanced. It's incomplete though, because most of the magic is broken off at the end of the blade.
Most of the sword is broken off.
Yeah. It specifically only has like a half a foot left of the blade, and that's it. It's the handle and half a foot, and that's it.
Do you know anyone by chance who is proficient in repairing magical items?
Yes, but the problem is that something like this, with how old it is, even if you repair it, I don't think you'd be able to restore the magic, not knowing how the magic was meant to be finite made.
I was going to say, if you needed an identification spell,
Identification would
learn
not work
more
on this.
about
Legend lore would, and Malric says that. You would need to cast Legend
Man.
lore on this to know what its original in purpose was, and the runes needed to recreate it. Or
Well, I
find
suppose
someone who was there when it was made.
I suppose I best hold on to this then.
I was going to say there might be someone if it's runes we're looking for, but I'm not sure how easy it would be to get there, so
Well,
might just be best to hold on to it.
we'll worry about it another time. I was considering selling it, but given how
But,
powerful you've made it out to be, I think I'll hold on to it.
I might have a trade deal
Right.
if you guys are willing to do it. You, Iglock here, ask for physical labor. I might have something depending on where you guys are heading.
We're going to a place. Oh, sorry, you say Sheriff. I'm sorry.
We're heading to a place known as Silverhelm.
Ah, just what I was hoping, actually. Ironic, isn't it? In about a month and a half's time, there will be an item that is finished in a Silverhelm that I am hoping to get delivered to my shop. If you guys spend a half a month after you're done with your trial, waiting there and then picking it up for me, I would happily half price on a lot of this stuff for you guys.
We should do that, guys. We should do that.
I suppose that is a task
Anything
we
you
could
buy
undertake
now,
since we're in the area.
half the price for anything right now that you want to buy.
What is it you're looking for?
It is it is supposedly made from ancient magic of long ago. Supposedly has the possibility to alter an aspect of reality.
Talk about some powerful magic.
And you trust us to retrieve this for you.
Seraphiel, why are you down us? I trust it.
I'm not
I
doubting
don't-
us, but I'm wondering why he doesn't.
Not I don't doubt you. It's the fact that it will remain inert until we can figure out how to unlock it, and as far as I know, it will not be unlocked until we figure it out. I'm hoping to get a hold of it to see if I can unlock it. It's a trial within the higher ups of the magic community of trying to figure out how this thing works.
Well, like I said, I suppose it is something that we could retrieve for you since we're in the area.
E.
Wait, I only have 44 gold. Could I get this staff for 44 gold?
Something tells me if we agree to do this, there's a chance.
There's always a chance of something going wrong. As far as I know, I'm the only one who knows
Yeah.
that I am going to be the one to retrieve it, but there could be word getting out on the other end.
I was
It
about to
could-
say, like, out of character, I'm starting to think this is a Raphael situation.
Oh no, Mavericks is actually a demon.
You guys can inside him if he wants. If you want.
Don't tell me you did
Right?
my boy wrong.
Insight? I'll do insight.
So you said if we do this, you'll give us half off now?
Yes. Anything you want to get, I will give you at half price.
I got a 7 on insight.
What do you have in terms of splint armor?
You asking for chainmail?
Splint.
Splint armor.
That's 1 AC higher.
1 AC higher.
She would ask for plate mail, but that is also like
We
5
have
times more expensive.
we have regular splint armor, which is non-magical. Which I have because I'm trying to turn the magical. And then we have magical splint armor. Are you looking for one that's magical or not?
Possible magical would be beneficial for us.
All right. I guess running on the deal that I could run you that for 100 gold. And
What are the attributes of the splint armor?
It's very loud when you're trying to move carefully. I will say that.
I mean, so is regular splint armor.
Yeah, no, this is just basic splint armor, and the other magic ones I have are just a plus. It's just a slight increase to your magic. Those ones will be for agreed price 150.
So how much for just regular splint armor and the sword?
I can give you that both the sword of warning and for this.
Correct.
Probably 200. That sound like a fair deal?
Yes.
All right.
However, Eglock, this means that you are not allowed to break anything for a while.
What?
All right.
But why?
Because I
Quick,
won't be able to afford it.
Quick out of game. How much more money do you guys have if you buy the sword and armor?
I will have 10 gold.
10
Oh.
go.
I still haven't gotten an answer on whether I can get this.
The half price for the
staff.
quarterstaff would be the magic quarterstaff would be 50 gold.
I have 44. Can
All
I
right.
pull them down to where that's good enough?
45. I'll go 40 on the 49. How's that?
I have 44 and 8 silver.
He's bargaining. Bargain back.
Cough,
I will-
cough.
No,
This is how bartering works.
Yeah.
No. Bring that down to 40.
You've never bargained in your life, have you? For 47?
No, hasn't.
40. I'm sticking to 40.
How about 44?
Okay, that's good.
Hey, you have a +1 quarterstaff. And
Yeah.
real quick, your half prices for the potions will be 25 for the lowest potion, 50 for the next lowest, and then 75 for the highest tier one. So lesser, greater, and superior.
Well, I can't afford them.
I can't.
Uh,
And
how
Sayuna's
much-
not here.
Sayuna said they're fine with us using their money for some of the stuff. And I think if they're fine with it, we'll just say that I'm gonna check their stuff, make sure they have it. Probably just get a potion for you guys.
Since I won't be needing this chainmail anymore, how much will you buy it for? I could always bring it to an antique seller and get a far better price, of course.
Yeah.
I could sell you my quarterstaff.
As regular armor, it's pretty sturdy, well preserved. But I would only buy it as is price. But if you bring it to a antique place, they could probably buy it for a lot more. And if you bring it to somebody that's actually collecting it, then yeah.
Would you happen to have any recommendations?
A few. But you might have a better shot trying to sell it in the material plane. With people buy antiques in the material plane a lot more often than they do here. People more buy
Very well,
things
then.
here for the other planes.
Fair enough.
All right.
Perhaps we'll try our luck in Silverhelm then.
Yeah. Lilith has 180 gold. I am going to buy you guys. Let's say Lilith.
Oh wait, no, it's just regular splend.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use all Lilith's money. You guys will be able to get 1 greater healing potion and 2 lessers.
Could I
For,
sell Malric my quarterstaff and then say, hey, you could enchant this again, so it's like you never lost the other one.
But you've already bought the other one.
Yeah, I'm saying it's like he has another one for his stock, you know.
Yeah. You're back, Sayuna. Sayuna, are you fine with spending 100 gold for 2 lessers and 1 greater healing potion? Sure. All right.
Get out of my backpack.
Make sure you're more. Do you want me to remove that gold amount on your thing? You can do it. All right.
Hold on. How do I add a +1 quarterstaff?
Go to your items, your inventory. Go to add items, and then add the item. I can do it for you if you want to.
Yeah, do it for me. I don't know how to do this. I
Alright.
think I'm going to get confused along the way.
But if you guys have any more things you want to buy, let me know.
So you know bought potions, I bought my armor and sword.
Alright.
Is there anything else anyone needs? My gold. Alstarian.
Alright. Refresh your thing. You'll have it now. Osterion, is there anything you want?
Oh no, he's dead.
Alright. You guys leave Asterion's body in the store.
No.
I want to see. Can you guys still hear me the same while I'm over here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the bed.
Oh, he's just not responding, so I made a joke. That's what happened. But yeah. What else do you guys want to do?
Well, Malik, you said you had business in Silverhelm. What can you tell us about the city?
The city is fairly new. I think it's improved fairly quickly. It managed to reach, I wouldn't say one of the more major kingdoms, but it's definitely up there in the minor kingdoms of the material plane. As this major city of It has this major city that is named by the kingdom itself, Silverhelm. Silverhelm of Silverhelm.
Confusing.
I don't know. I didn't name that. Your family did. It was named. Did we ever decide on? Did you ever give me the Silverhelm was a kingdom's name. What was the city's name for your home city? For your city?
She never had one.
So it's just Silverhelm of Silverhelm. That's your kingdom. That's your city's name. Yeah, I didn't name it like that. I wonder why people would name Silverhelm of Silverhelm though. It's weird that someone would do that, isn't it? Seraphina, is it?
Sorry for that. I'm back.
Welcome back.
But yeah, it's fairly new. Been kind of surprising watching how fast it grew. Who was his leader? His leader, their leader. Xandar. Your blood freezes, Seraphina. Xandar is the name of a barbarian king that was in charge of a group of bandits in your time. That was known for attacking people on the roads. He was known for being vicious. Oh, Xandar.
I see.
Is there a problem? One last detail. He was basically the Robin Hood of your time if Robin Hood killed and that was it. Is there a problem?
Not
What?
for you, no.
All right.
Wait, what happened?
I bought stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the king, the current king of Silverhelm was dropped. Xander.
Xander?
No, Xandar, I believe is how I pronounce his name.
Yes.
Xandar.
Anyways,
Xandar.
Austerian, is there anything that you would like to purchase?
I
Lilith,
really.
Lilith bought some potions. I got a sword and some armor.
And I got a stick.
And then Austerian got his stick. Eglok got his
Well-
stick.
Also, you guys should probably figure out who's going to have the two lessers and the greater potion.
I don't need. I don't. I think Eglok would give everybody else a potion. Like, be like, nah, I don't need it.
Alright. I more say this so it's not just one person with a potion, they go down and no one has a potion. But yeah, anyways, go ahead and answer the question of what you need.
I think
Seraphine,
I'm good. I don't really.
go ahead.
I don't really need anything, if I'm honest. I already have a way to cast my spells, and I've got my defenses at the ready. So my goal in this was never to hit a lot of people really hard or deal a bunch of damage. It was to be a force on the front line, and that's what I'll stick to for now. So I think I'm all good for now when it comes to needing or buying anything. Besides, I still don't really have anything to my name at the moment.
It appears that we are all set on terms of shopping then.
Yep.
Are there any other preparations we need to do before we
Do we
prepare
ever
for
get
tomorrow?
the rations?
I think our trip to Silverhelm will be a rather bit instantaneous, because it is hard teleportation.
I mean,
We should stock up a little bit on rations.
you'll most likely be sent to a major city that has an adventuring guild when you head there, so you can probably get rations when you
I
get
have a
there.
question.
Yes.
You guys were talking about like the broken armor. Like, am I able to fix it with like mending?
Yes and no.
Like, I'm
The
not able to repair the magic, but I'm able to physically repair the armor. I'm assuming.
Seraphina's old armor,
Yeah.
it's actually well preserved. The only thing that's broken with it is its lack of magic.
I see. Okay.
And then the broken sword is just like the broken part is lost to time.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
do we need any more preparation, or?
I think we're good for now.
Alright.
I'm good. I got a stick.
But I am kind of curious about this town. I kind of want to, I guess, do a little bit more exploring before we go to the exam area.
We should do more research on this silver helm.
Indeed.
It's unlikely to
That's-
be the same silver helm that I once knew.
Ooh.
Yes, but it isn't bad to, question around, look for some information that might be helpful to us.
Ooh. Seraphina, are we going to go to the library again?
Potentially. Depends on what everyone else believes we should do.
Well, if you're wanting my personal opinion, I was going to. Yeah, all right. You guys got a fair point. I'm fine with the library. Not really used to them myself personally.
Sounds like we're heading to the library then to do some research on this new silver helm.
Alright, you guys head over to the library and you walk in and you see the same librarian that was there, the owling librarian running the front desk.
Is this like another Genshin Catherine thing? You just see them in every city.
No, this is you were
It's the
already
same
at this.
city.
Yeah, it's the same city.
Oh shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Angrily stares at you as you guys go into the back area.
She simply politely waves.
The backers where all the porn stars.
And you guys start looking. Everyone, give me a investigation check and what you're looking for specifically.
Investigation.
I gotta
Right.
choose what I'm looking for very wisely. I got a 23. I need to choose very wisely here.
You could do a joke. That's a natural 20. That's a
Serafina would be looking for anything regarding the new Silver Helm, and specifically her town.
So the new Silver Helm is. I'm gonna go over what you have. I'm waiting for
I'm gonna
Stereon's
say-
roll.
I'm gonna say her town's name is East Hollow.
East Hollow. All right, then that's the capital name. The capital name is East Hollow. Everyone, we're officially East Hollow.
Homies, that's a 24 on looking for anything on Silverhelm.
All right. So everyone
And
who's
I guess in specific, the natures of magic that are common around there.
all right. Okay, so this is gonna be good. I will do what Serafina's got so far real quick. The difference between old Silverhelm and new Silverhelm is almost scary at how the same it is. Like the politics and everything is eerily similar. And in a way, it feels as if this Xandar guy was perfectly copying your old kingdom. Politics and everything were the same. And then it's roll insight real quick on Xandar.
For me,
Yeah. This is just to see what you remember of the guy. You
Which
never met him
Xandar
in
wears
person, but you remember your parents talking about him all the time.
Is
You also
Xandar the type of
remember-
barbarian?
why can't I find it? There it is.
All right. Why would a guy who actively hates the people of the city name the city he's built after that kingdom? You don't get it, and that's me saying you did not pass the insight. But
Doesn't make any sense.
magic wise, Osterion, what Serafina told you last session about their magic being more specialized and focused is very similar to what you're finding with the new Silver Helm. Of mages being taught in Silver Helm are required to choose their specialization, and then they can only focus on magic in that specialization. And it is noted that their magic has shown to either catch up to or rival the major kingdoms on each major kingdom special cases. So their magic department has taken a lot of advancement. Nothing to the part.
Can I say what I've been missing?
But okay, go ahead, Eaglock. What are you looking for?
I'd say Eaglock would be investigating the landscape and essentially the area of Silverhelm,
Alright.
geography, the plant life, the
The-
nature around it and everything.
The kingdom. Okay, so I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna be referring to the Silverhelms as New Silverhelm, Old Silverhelm. You see that New Silverhelm? It's landscape is a mixture of 4 regions. You have the coastal cities along the coast of this kingdom. You have several forested kingdom cities around lumber cities. And then you have the mountainous mining cities. And then you have some grassland cities for farming. So you have
Is that the only thing I can investigate? Or
4
can I also
regions
investigate
in
the
it.
future?
You have the coastal region, the mountain region, forested regions, and grasslands. What was your question?
Can I could I also, including like the geography and area of Silverham, can I also include like the nature around it, like the plant life or animal life that's there? Because I got a nat 20.
Yeah, there's a lot of natural coastal birds. The forests have quite a fair bit of predators along with prey. You have your deers, wolves, bears, and stuff like that. It is a very Mediterranean. In our world, it's the term for regions that live along the equator.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of those creatures that live in those areas. But yeah, that's all you get. It's not. It's you get a lot, but I'm not gonna explain a lot because I don't want to talk my own talk like I know everything when I don't know everything. You know the regions, you know everything that's generally expected in those regions within the area of the material plane it is in.
Okay. Because I think Eagle-Eye would focus on that. He'd focus on like knowing the area he's in.
All right, Lilith, what were you looking for?
I was thinking about the history.
The history?
And if there is a connection between the old Silverhelm and the new Silverhelm.
Because I don't think Seraphina has mentioned that Xandar is the name of somebody from the Old Kingdom. You literally see a connection. There isn't that much history, but you get a sense of that's not because of your role, but because this kingdom is like maybe a year or 5 years old. Which once again highlights how well into magic they've gotten so quickly. And one last thing, I think, because this would be a connection to magic and the history part. Lilith and Asterion, you notice in several different forms them noting the higher counts of people having suffered petrification that live in Silverhelm than any other kingdom.
Is everyone unfortunately used to it there?
It is so far to the point that a nickname for Silverhelm is the Children of Stone Kingdom. For everyone who looked, for all the people with black cracks on their skin.
Could be really good news for Seraphina. To think that after all this time, she may not be on her own.
Yeah, you guys can now share the information you guys have gathered and talk about it.
Well, I'm happy to give some good news at least. Seraphina, princess. Turns out, you might not have been the only one who survived their little petrification journey.
One last thing Loif, you get the name Xandar. You get the note that you see the note that Xandar is the king of that place.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be in the history. It wouldn't be in the magic, wouldn't be in the landscape. Serafina was looking for connections. Clearly, they would have known the Xandar connection. But you just know the name of him being the king.
And there's also hard your mouth.
All right.
But I found connection, right? Because of the king.
Yeah, you know the name of the king. You don't know he's a. You can probably guess that he's a victim of the thing because in the history it does mention that a lot of people suffering from petrification go there. So you might be able to guess there's a connection there, but you don't know the connection.
I got a net from it. It was like the most useful topic for the conversation that we're about to have. I was choosing it based on the fact that we need to know where we are and everything.
Yeah. Which is good, because you got all 4 regions.
So guys, this place is split up into multiple different like region areas that all are kind of a bit different. I thought we'd need to know what we were getting into when we went here, especially if we're going to be doing adventures there. We're going to have to like know what we're doing in each different place that we go.
A fair enough reasoning.
Yeah, so there seems to be a mountainous area, a coastal area, a forested area, and then a grassland or flatland area. All with pretty typical wildlife for around that area, for those areas too. So, seems to be a bit of a hotter climate than being cold. It seems more warm, possibly more humid.
Good place for a summer vacation.
What I found lucky enough was ever sent from, I'm assuming a while ago, their development of magic has skyrocketed since the last time. I can't exactly tell how much they changed or what's different, but what I can confirm is that they're still functioning off of how they used to, with essentially everything. They stick on specializing their different magic types instead of being jacks of all trades. There's anything we need to know about it, kind of makes sense how that other person who went to try to attack us, you know, from earlier, is that he was specialized in illusion magic. Well, seems like everything makes sense. Most things seem to match up what we were told, but definitely their magic's gotten a lot better. And that's going to be something to look out for.
No, none of this actually makes sense.
That none of it makes sense?
None of it makes sense.
What'd you find on your end?
That this kingdom is the exact same as mine. Only ruled by a barbarian tyrant.
Being led by a tyrant now instead?
Lilith, do you have anything you want to say? Because they are getting into the history part.
I feel like I might know who this tyrant may be.
What'd you find?
Well, I don't think it's more of what that I find. It's more of that person might be someone I know.
That's not who you think it is. It's a completely different person. So it's
Then what the fuck did you ask me? Do I know who this person is? Like,
no, because you found them in your history studies, and they were marked as the king currently. The thing I said 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, the bitch, but like I also DM you about something and then you didn't reply either. Like, what the fuck?
Oh shoot! I didn't wasn't screwed.
That's right, not my fault here.
Oh
Not this
yeah,
motherfucker
no.
not
Are we going to
clearing
backtrack
it.
in the story here, or let this miscommunication make it where everybody thinks the Lilith knows Xandar?
Let's back up a
God,
little bit.
strike me.
Back up a little bit to the before I made that comment about Lilith having found
Don't
out
make me
things
my
about him.
one missile at you, God.
I just don't have myself. I just sometimes I have a do not disturb on because I get notifications for people going live all the time. I just didn't hear the notification go through, and I don't have the thing scrolled up all the way to see the messages were coming in. All right.
What's the name again?
His
Xandar.
name is Xandar. He's the king of the new Silver Helm.
Well, I found the name, Sandor, and apparently he seems to be the king of this current new silver what? Silver realm.
Silverhelm.
Silver helm.
Not much is known of him. It is noted, though, that he does not do a lot of the politics himself. He has people who does the politics for him, and he just kind of lives as king.
Oh, he's one of those rulers.
Yeah.
That's fucking disgusting.
Is this like known to us in character?
It is noted in the history segment that Lilith discovered.
From what I remember my parents telling me, he was nothing but a ruthless barbarian.
Wait, so he's one of those stony people. What was the word? Petrification? Whatever.
In the history book, it does mark him as one of the children of stone. That is referred to the people who have come back from petrification. In fact, it is noted in history that he himself is the one that coined the term. And, as you kind of read through the book, you guys flip a page to a photo of him, and Lilith, unless you want to show it to everyone else, recognizes the photo.
Why?
You recognize the photo as the man that was communicating to Zebediah in the mirror before Seraphina and Iglock showed up.
I knew it was Speedo, man. I knew he would be a Speedo wearer. Listen to that name,
That's
Xandar.
suspicious. I think we might need to look into it furthermore.
So you know that he is the one that sent Zebediah on Seraphina.
If there was any reason to already dislike this person, there is one thing I refuse to stand for, and that's people who don't work for what they've got. The people who just take it and run with it like they earned it in some way.
I want to know, how the fuck does he know that Seraphina is like, not petrified anymore and it's like wandering around?
It could be that. Sorry, go ahead.
That's one thing I haven't wrapped my head around. For as long as I've known, I was the only one who had petrified, but now it seems like my entire kingdom was turned to stone at one point or another.
Well,
And
there
I'm-
could be one
beginning-
answer. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud because I think I know what might have helped him know.
I'm just starting to think it wasn't some basilisk that turned me to stone.
Was that you remember? It was a cockatrice that you guys were hunting down.
Cockatrice, my bad.
Yeah. When you have a
Well-
game system that has several monsters that can turn people to stones, you kind of forget which one turned you to stone. You can...
Medusa, right? It was a Medusa? No? Oh, okay.
You know, if I was going to be turned to stone by anything, I'd like it to be Medusa.
Plot twist, it was all three.
All three blasted you at the same time. That's why you were frozen for 300 years.
Hit you for the bite and blast.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Princess, you know of magic in a sort of sense, right?
Well, I am not specialized in any magic, but I am familiar with some spells.
Well, do you know by chance what the school of divination is?
Yes, I'm more of the schools.
And I feel like when you were petrified, your little friend, aka this new cruel tyrant, might have had eyes on those who were petrified, especially that of the royal family. Because if that's the case, then the moment you were freed, he's gonna like snap his fingers. He already knew where to find you and follow you.
You were in that druid village that saved you for half a year before you left it. I will say that.
No one came for me immediately. I was in that village for about half of a year.
Zebediah is still in the medical ward of this city. You guys left him there alive.
Well, I can change that.
This is also very confusing.
Why don't we go to the medical ward, pull him out, take him into an alley, and beat him black and blue until he gives us whatever answers we want?
Then
That
he
seems
can
like the
cry
best choice
again
back
because
when
he's
we
being
followed him
tortured.
Well, there is no use waiting around. I feel like the only answer we will get is by going there, honestly.
The thing that I can't get is how, coincidentally, we were sent to Silverhelm when Seraphina has ties to that place in some way, shape, or form. Like, there are so many countries out there for them to send us to. Why did they send us to this specific one? Like, yes, it could have been randomly chosen, but like, it's weird, don't you guys think?
Are you implying they planned this? Do you think the king may have some type of connection to this exam?
We can't
I am-
ignore any possibilities.
Stop
Yeah.
smiling like that imported on the smacker face.
I'm going to reach through my screen and slap you.
A scissor next to me. Don't
For
make me use
for everyone not in the call, I just did a smile and an eyebrow wiggle when they were theorizing that stuff.
I am going to reach through my screen and start beating your head against your desk if you keep doing that shit.
I ain't saying nothing. You guys can theory bolt however you want. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Listen, I'm just saying it's a possibility that he has some power where he was able to send us specifically there. Maybe the countries can send out requests based on someone's performance. Maybe it's based off how we do or what we seem to be good at, and they send us specific kingdoms that need certain things. I don't know, but it's just suspicious.
There are many possibilities, and we can't rule any of them out. For now, we
Yeah.
have. For now, our best option is to chalk it up to random chance.
I have a feeling that maybe the king hosted this event because how else would he know that you arrived to the current city we're in unless he got his hand on the registration form?
Or what I was going to say is that if we need more information as to the purpose of this stage, Why don't we go ask the exam giver himself?
The one in charge of running it, and
Not a
Conrad.
bad idea. We can
Drag
go ask
Angela out
Conrad
of the way
about
and
it.
dish it out of him.
I feel like that is our best course of action.
Conrad does seem like a pretty straightforward person. I think if it's not something that he was told he wasn't allowed to tell, then he'd probably tell us.
Yeah, because
Especially if we said it was important.
Trying to decide if I want to smash cut to a joke or not.
Do it.
hey, where does the drywall taste better, Home Depot or Lowe's?
Obviously, Home Depot.
Smash
Yeah.
Hey,
cut.
Home
looks like I
Depot.
know where I'm going.
Smash
Whoa.
cut
Dang, shit's fucking delicious.
to Conrac's rundown guild building. Conrac, I 100% randomed everyone's location. I told them, hand me a die, and I rolled it, and that's the one you guys got.
Well, shit.
He's sitting there like a fucking genius.
I told you our best guess was to say random chance.
Well, are we there, or did we like go there, or like
Yeah.
is this just a cutaway gag?
It's a cutaway joke that I'm making, but if you guys actually want to go over there and ask, you guys can go over to his guild.
Oh,
His guild
that is
building.
my vote. That is my vote that we approach Conrad and ask him about it.
Yeah. Seems like the best course of action. He doesn't seem like the guy to lie about this type of stuff, especially if we say it's important.
Afterwards, we can go revisit Zebediah.
Yeah, then we can torture him again.
I will not. If you so choose to elect to torture him, I will not partake.
Well, he works for what you say to be a ruthless barbarian. I really don't give respect people who just steal from others and don't really do anything for themselves to warrant them stealing. So, personally, I think that we should go ahead and figure out how to deal with this fucking Sandar. What type of fucking name is that anyway?
The name of a ruthless tyrant.
Yeah, and it sounds stupid.
Maybe as stupid as the ruler himself.
I like that idea.
Barbarian King
Well,
Xandar.
we should go now.
Alright. You guys head out of the library, you head on over to the guild area. And I'm not gonna have you guys roll for it. Asking around or just by pure chance, you come across his guild building. His guild building is not as big as the other guild buildings. It is a fairly new guild. You guys know that because there was talk about people being upset that his guild was in charge of the test this year. And people believing that their guild should have been the one chosen. And as you guys enter, it is very much the same as it is outside. It is shockingly empty. Not that many people in here. And sitting at a table, laughing and telling stories that may or may not be true, you see Conrad sitting there with a group of adventurers. I tell you, when that lich saw me coming, it ran for the hills. It left its phylactery and everything.
Conrad.
Ah! One of the adventuring teams taking the test. How are you doing?
We are doing well enough. We had some questions regarding the purpose and the selection choice of the areas for the second part of this test.
Yes. Are you guys wanting to be changed?
No, not necessarily. We were just curious on how you decided where to send each group.
Well, I did not make the decision. The person you guys are assigned to does. I will say, though, that me and my wife looks over at Evelina, who is your guys' instructor for this portion of the test, did come to agreement of having her do the instruction for you guys. I wanted the chance to adventure, but I was told I needed to stay home and watch the children. So I am doing that job.
I can just imagine when he says children, like, I was going to adventure, but then it was
I
decided
took an arrow
that
to
I
the
needed to
knee.
stay home and protect the children. Like, that's what I'm imagining him doing, and it's so fucking funny.
So if you have any questions for the kingdom that was chosen, it is Evelina's choice.
In that case, Evelina, may I ask why it was the Silverhelm Kingdom you decided on?
Well, I watched you guys' fight, and I believe it is the best kingdom for you guys to learn and study your skills. There
Insight
is no-
check.
Roll it.
Check.
Roll as an insight
Can we
check. I dare you.
Can we
I
all roll
will.
an insight check?
17.
Yeah, go ahead. Let
Can
me
I
just
roll an insight
pull.
check?
Let me just quickly
3.
pull up the character sheet.
That's a 6.
Igok has never passed an insight check.
That's an 18.
Is this gonna be the running joke of the fucking campaign that Eglok will never pass an
Igok
insight
just
check?
can't tell anything from anyone.
Oh boy, y'all might pass.
Is that Ansel? Is that Seraphina?
You guys might pass.
This is actually alternate universe Seraphina.
Oh no, actually, shoot. Only
What?
Seraphina and Osterion pass.
Watch her
No
not be
shit.
lying.
Seraphina, you
No
realize
shit.
this is actually your mother.
Okay, you look at the number 5 and you think I really would pass this?
I could have
You're
rolled a
telling me
1.
a 5.
I was trusting that my 6 would get me by.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I could have rolled low. I've rolled low before.
Yeah, what was the number you rolled then? You tell
A 17.
me. Fucking hell, I knew it.
But yeah.
We all must remember Jerry the Goblin and how well he rolled.
Once I reach the kingdom, I'm robbing the whole place down. I'm just telling you.
Evelina's
No.
being very truthful in the statement of something in that kingdom that you guys can learn from as a team. There was no other purposes besides just that was where they chose this for you guys to go, and that's it. And she continues on. If you have done your research, you would know that they are very specialization in their magic. But it's not just their magic. They specialize in. Their specialization is also in their combat. The smallest teams are a specialized team. Each team member is specialized in one aspect of the fight. And from your guys' test, I figured you guys would benefit best from seeing how people taught in the Kingdom of Silverhelm learn to specialize together.
Eglok just takes in that word soup. He just like looks around for a second and is like, that seems pretty decent of a reason to me. Why did we come here again?
Is there any other questions you have? If not, I have a question for you guys. After the trials is done, several guilds will be reaching out to each adventurer group to see if they would like to join the guilds. Our guild is fairly small, but we are always needing of members, especially ones that have proven their strength in combat. If you guys would like to discuss this
How much
privately,
you're
I am
offering?
100% up for it. It is 100% free to join a guild. The benefits are that you will be given access to guild shops and better prices on people who ally themselves with the guild. And if you get people to ally yourself with our guild, then you can then that benefit will come from them as well. You will have access to people who are members of the guild and people who ally themselves with the guild.
I believe
But
that's a decision we should decide on after our
yes,
trials are completed.
I'm looking forward to hearing your answers. Do not worry though, I will not be pushing you guys to join our guild while I am instructing you. I am just warning you that this will happen if you guys manage to pass the test. You will be reached
I do
out by
have one
several
more
guilds.
question.
Yes.
Were you in contact with the ruler of the Silverhelm Kingdom?
No. The kings and queens of the kingdoms of the material plane do not interact with each guild. In fact, the Adventurers Guild is very much a independent organization. It is the only way that the Adventurer Guilds can exist in all the kingdoms. That is if he
The
has
fact
one,
that-
Noah. That is.
I was
I'm a
simply wondering.
sorcerer.
I was merely wondering who you talk to when you decide to send adventuring parties out into the kingdoms.
Well, the thing with the adventurous license is this not only gives you the ability to adventure, but it gives you basically a free passport to every single kingdom. Unless those that have decided to point themselves away from the Adventurers Guild. But at this current moment, there's only a handful of kingdoms that do that. And those kingdoms are ran by evil deities. Like the kingdom of Necrum, who is ruled by the deity of undeath.
How intriguing.
Well, I believe that answers all of my questions.
Later, I would like you to check the Roll20 chat.
Does anyone else have anything to ask?
Anything, guys?
Do we get paid?
You will get paid for each quest you do. The price will be on the quest when you retrieve them.
On average, how much do you think these quests will give?
I started my adventuring pretty late into my experience in combat. Conrack here might have better answers. Conrack, how much would you say gold wise you guys came across? Depends on the job. When you first start out adventuring, you'll probably get 10 gold jobs at most. If you get higher gold jobs, they're really dangerous. That's the reason why they're so expensive. But starting out, you could probably get 500 gold if you're lucky. That's a job.
Eglock like raises his hand and just starts hopping up and down because he
Yes.
has a question. Does the guild take like any cut of the money if we join one? Like is there like a fee for being the way being the guild that we're a part of? So they take like a portion of the money that we make from each job.
No, there is nothing like that. There is no guild fees. If you join a guild, you join that guild, and you get the notoriety of that guild as well. People are more accepting of you if you are in a guild officially.
Just asking because I've heard that some businesses like have people who like work by themselves would still take a fee.
That's the
Yeah.
money. That's the merchant guilds of in the adventuring zone. The ones that only focus on trading, they have guild fees. We don't.
I see.
We believe
I
in
heard
the
about that,
power and honor of our names.
Yeah, I just wanted to know because I heard about that stuff. Honestly, I'm very glad that the situation is how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if no one else has any questions, we do have one other visit we need to make.
All right, have fun. And are you guys leaving then, or are you guys? Where you
Assuming
guys
no one
visit?
else. Assuming no one else has any questions, Seraphina would be making her way over to Zebediah.
All right. As you do, and you guys enter the medical ward, and ask for where Zebediah is. You find in the room Zebediah is in, and in the room currently you see Ramen actually doing the checkups on his recovering hand that you guys removed the fingers from. And Robin turns to sees you guys. Oh, hello, fellow test takers. Where is Jay?
Oh, I believe we sent him shopping.
Ah.
Yeah, he had like this blue stuff going through his eyes, and he was making this weird noise. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That happens whenever his patrons are speaking to him.
Patron.
But he was designedly
Apple or
built with
Microsoft.
a connection to some divinity. That's where his magic comes from.
Steve Jobs.
I don't know much. Just what I've seen.
Our Lord and Savior Steve Jobs.
Yeah. But what is it that are you guys here to see me or here to see the person you guys brought in?
We're here to see Zebediah here.
I will leave you guys to it. Lilith, there's
Yeah.
something I would like to talk to you about in private. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
All right. Do you
Listen,
mind
gotta
stepping
quit showing
out?
your boobs to everyone.
Listen, you're
Are
getting
you
too
fine
horny.
with stepping
It's
out of the
starting-
room with me?
Yes, I am
Got it.
All right.
On the mention of Lilith's horniness, I would like to direct all your attention once more to the Roll20 chat.
Oh. Anyways, as
I can
Ramen
this for YouTube.
as Ramen leaves the room,
For that one.
as Ramen leaves the room with Lilith. As Ramen leaves the room with Lilith, Zebediah is looking very scared as he looks up at Seraphina and then looks back down, almost expecting something terrible to happen.
She would only look down at him gently and kneel at his bedside. Listen.
What do you want?
I don't imagine you're excited to see me here, but we have questions, and so far you're our only lead for answers.
What do you want to know?
What can you tell us about Silverhelm? The new Silverhelm?
It was built by Xandar almost a way to brag against the dead that he survived and in a way has taken the kingdom. Thank you for that raid, North.
North Pog, North Pog!
He-
North.
He told the higher ups of the kingdom, where no civilian can hear, that he now rules instead of your father, and that is why he named the kingdom Silverhelm, to mock your father.
My father my mother? Are they still alive?
We don't know. We thought you were dead. I remember images. You and someone else. They were gone before I could see them. But you and someone else running away from something as it attacked. But that's as much as I remember. Just
You didn't
images of
see what
fleeing.
attacked us?
No. Just you running with someone. Away. Away from the civilians.
That can't be right. I would never run.
Well, you
Well, you
did.
can't run in heavy armor, Serafina.
All the nobility ran.
Can I say something real quick?
Everyone
that
ran.
sounds extraordinarily suspicious. Not everybody in a situation can run. Sometimes their only option is to stay still. So, what I think's happening is something that I'm not very familiar with, but I know probably my good pal Asterion here could back me up on. That sounds like some magic bullshit.
If you want to know what caused the fall of our kingdom, I don't remember.
That is the exact thing that would happen because of some magic bullshit.
I just remember images of fleeing. Can't explain to you why you were fleeing. Just that I remember seeing it happen. Don't hate me. Hate what you did.
I thought he was about to say, "Don't hate the player, hate the game."
So hold on, because now I have to ask you.
What?
You're a spellcaster of sorts, right?
Yes. You have my spell book.
And in it is a vast amount of illusion magic.
Yeah. I studied
That's
illusion
because if
to hide away from danger, but did not help me. I awoke.
and if memory go on.
I awoke already captured by Xandar. I didn't remember exactly what happened that put me in stone. I just remember Xandar telling us that the nobility had failed everyone, and that was why everyone was in stone, and the nobility was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, like, you agree with me, right, Austin? This sounds like some magic bullshit.
Well, if you'd like to give me a chance to explain, because I think I know, like it's starting to come together to my mind as to what might have happened. You, Mr. What was your name?
Zebediah.
Well, if memory recalls, Mr. Zebediah, you may have been a victim of enchantment magic. Do you know by chance what that school is? I know most people from Silverhelm are a bit more specialized. Do you know of
I have
what
basic
enchantment magic
understanding. Yes.
Well, the unfortunate news is that at that point, my dear friend, I trust Princess here enough to know that she wouldn't have run. I've witnessed front hand where she's stayed a bit too long in the front to the point of going down. Running's definitely out of her character. Enchantment magic can change people's memory and completely change the courses of stories in people's heads. I think you, my friend, were a fun victim of one now, based on what the Zand are, from what I hear. And if that's the case, then I think you have every reason to know why we might be the better ones to trust here instead of your false emperor.
I do not know. You might be right. It's only a 5-second memory. It only comes to me in dreams. And it's just a flash of a moment of running down a tunnel, seeing someone with, it looks like Serafina here, running through an intersection.
Wait.
To an
If I
escape.
remember something,
That can't be possible, though.
Serafina, you were in your kingdom's like cities when all this went down, right? You were hunting down a cockatree. You said
Correct.
cockadoo, whatever the hell.
That is correct. At the time of my petrification, we were nowhere near our city, let alone our kingdom.
Which is why I'm saying it might have been enchantment magic to make you think otherwise at that point, Mr. Zebediah. Because at that point, if he's got the entire kingdom turned on the royal family, so he's tying up loose ends. He's trying to make sure that even if the true descendant of... He's gonna like look over at Serafina with just wide eyes and just... Yeah, that explains at least mostly everything to me.
You might be
Serafina,
right.
you're the last rightful heir to the throne. When you exist, you're a threat to his position. If he has the entire kingdom enchanted to hunt you down, then us going there could be him trying to wrap up loose ends and finally secure his position.
You
That does make
might be
sense to me.
right. You might be right. There was a goblin attack in another kingdom. When rumor was told of a child of Earth having helped in that fight, Xandar wanted to know who it was. Wanted to know if it was a fellow victim of the city. He would sent me to investigate. When I reported back that it was you, he told me to eliminate you. Didn't tell me why, just to do it. You might be right, he might have affected my memories. But thinking about it now, having spent a couple days here by myself, I have gotten a chance to finally think without Xandar breathing down my neck, telling me what to do. You may not have been running. You may have been running towards something. I only saw you pass by an intersection. I never saw what you were running towards.
This is what I think it is, then. Serafina, we might need to make another visit to Malrix. I might have to call in a favor. Learn a spell to... Actually, Zebediah, you... Can I ask for a bit of illusion help from you, my friend?
You could... Sure? What do you want?
Do you by chance know the disguise self spell?
You have my spell book. All the spells I know is in
I
there.
know it. I know it.
There is no disguise self in here. It's chromatic orb, featherfall, magic missile, find familiar, identify, invisibility, and silent image. So
There's also just this little fluffy creature here chewing on one of the pages.
There is no
Hey,
floof
we're
yet.
in the middle. While Australian is flipping through the pages of this book, can I just like disguise self right next to him? Just be like, hey, I know this spell that you're trying to learn.
well, if we're gonna need to find a way to infuse that into an object and give it to Serafina, because At that rate, we're gonna need something to hide her appearance. Because I'm assuming if we go into this tomorrow, and the entire kingdom is enchanted on hunting her down and returning her.
That is a fair point. I had not considered that.
No
we're
one
going to need a
knows.
way
No one knows that Seraphina's alive, and no one knows that there's a hit list out for people who were of the higher nobility. You might be safe just walking around.
Oh, well, Xandar could also put out the order as soon as he knows she's there. As soon as he sees her, someone reports that they see her. The entire city and place that we are could just go on lock.
If they report you having an instructor with you at all times, you may not risk sending someone after you. Because if test takers die by the hands of someone known to have been sent by the king, the whole kingdom would lose the Adventurers Guild support, especially if they killed the instructor as well. If your instructor's the type to die fighting to protect their charges, that might just be what happens. I don't think Xandar's dumb enough to attack you guys.
It's
He
fair,
might
but
put it under the guise that I'm a wanted criminal.
And after
there
you guys,
always he can play around.
he hasn't really. He wouldn't make you guys criminals. That would bring too much attention to the fact you're alive. There are people who wish he wasn't king. If they knew you were alive, they'd probably try to revolt. Best choice is to keep your being alive a secret.
I still
As long
think
as
you
you-
could send assassins.
As long as you play to that rule, he won't play his card first. He'll wait for you guys to play yours.
He could still send assassins after her and kill her in the dead of night or something.
Well, I mean, if we walk around parading Seraphina and just being like, "Oh, hey, look who's here," then we're painting a big target. The best thing we can do.
I think our best case would just I'll wear a cloak.
I was going to say that Asterian's like gonna undo a few straps, like he's reaching behind him. He's gonna take off the large banner that he wears off of it and just hold it out to Seraphina. It bears my family name. It should be big enough to cover you up nicely for a cloak.
I couldn't take this from you. What if I ruin it?
Well, it would just mean I need to pay a visit to my family, but at the same time, this is more important for what's ahead of us. Think of it as a sign of good faith. I'm here to keep you safe, and that's what this is for.
One last thing. The reason he didn't want you to be able to take the test was that if you officially become an adventurer, he can't do anything to you openly. Because adventurers get passes on things a lot easier than regular civilians do. One of them is being ostracized openly.
Oh,
Let me see if I can.
You are in an entering position to keep him away.
Import, I had an idea.
Yes.
What? Before we enter the Silver Helm, could Eglok disguise himself as someone who's been petrified, like a like human that's been petrified, in order to blend in more, so that he can, like, in case they need someone inconspicuous
You
to do
don't.
things. Rather,
The problem isn't you being disguised. The problem is Seraphina, is what you guys are struggling
What-
with right now.
what
Which
I'm
is
saying
what-
is, in case we need to do other things that require, like, someone who blends in and isn't Seraphina.
Which is why I
someone
gave
who doesn't look out of the ordinary.
He's saying if we reach a situation where we need someone who looks like they're from the city, since
Yeah.
I'm the only one who would look like we're from the city.
Yeah. And
I'm
Zebediah
saying
is
if we need someone
saying,
who blends in.
as long as Seraphina plays it down low,
As long
Xandar's
as I
not going to make
pretend
a
I'm not
move.
As long as I pretend I'm not me, we should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, so we might want to come up with a name to go by for the time being, but that can wait. For the time being, just before we leave tomorrow, I'll give you my family banner to wear as a cloak. Just the colors should look a bit out of place, so at least you won't look like you're directly from there and bear a relation to it. It's the least I can do.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Well, I appreciate all the help you've given us today, Mr. Zebediah. Anything we can take to make sure we get through this and perhaps maybe free these people from this tyrant that's taken over.
Yeah.
Sayuna isn't here, by the way. I just know that
Yeah.
she went to shower.
Yeah, I saw that message. I'm
Your people.
But don't you want Ramen to talk to her?
Yeah, I was gonna finish off the session with that, but I messaged her privately saying, "Let us know when you're back."
Maybe we could come up with ideas, like, in, like, the lobby of the infirmary or whatever, or, like, just outside the infirmary. Like, we just have a conversation until she gets back.
You guys can do whatever you want.
By the way, can I say, with, like, the whole disguise thing, I was saying, like, someone who doesn't look like Seraphina, so people, even if we do give Seraphina a false name and Seraphina acts like she's not Seraphina, people are going to still look at her first and be like, that's the old princess, you know? So, like...
Well, they
I
don't know
would
exactly
think-
what she looks like, even if they don't even know she's still alive yet. So we might just be completely fine.
I was saying as a precaution, in case we
One-
need, like...
One last thing, Seraphina. I don't know if I answered you correctly or not, but you asked me if we knew about your parents. We didn't even know you were alive.
Yeah, you answered.
Okay, just checking.
Oh, yeah. Also, I came up with a name that we could give Seraphina for, like, a false name. Unless you want to come up with it, Flute.
I'm open to suggestions.
The Irish word for false. Rigak.
I am close to suggestions.
What's wrong with that? It makes sense.
Mostly because I think you pronounced it wrong.
I probably did. There's a special
It's
thing where
Irish.
we,
It's like 95% chance you pronounced it wrong.
BR fancy EAGACH. How do you pronounce that E? Like, Egok's name is Irish. I probably mispronounce it all the time. I don't give a fuck. And any Irish person watching probably wants to punch me in the face. I was just saying, I can do Latin. Hold on, let me translate false into Latin. Falsus.
Ah, yes. No one will suspect a thing.
German. Falsch. Falsch in all capital letters.
Of course it's caps, it's
False.
German.
Falsch. Oh, shit.
If Sayun and us not get back soon enough, we might as well. I might have to just say end session and just let her know what Ramen wanted to talk about privately.
Might have to do that next time.
Yeah.
Fuck. Can we wait like 10 more minutes?
Back, bitch.
Oh, you're back. Okay,
Yes!
perfect timing. We were running out of BS stuff for them to talk about.
I am the BS bitch.
All right. Well, you guys continue talking about how to disguise Serafina. We would cut to Ramen and Loaf's private conversation. As Ramen turns towards.
By the way, I posted a picture in the D&D.
I was thinking that the whole entire time, like, man, Lil, they're over here talking about disguises. Meanwhile, Lil's over here with proficiency in disguise.
Yeah, but I literally have a disguise kit on me. I don't know what more you want from me.
Yeah. There, you can bring it up next session. But yeah, you could probably see their disguise and just like, I can do better. Give me a moment. But anyways, cutting to
I'm gonna make him do Michael Jackson.
Cutting to Ramen and Lil's conversation. Ramen turns towards you and speaks up. I want to apologize for what I said the other day. Said earlier today. Still the same day.
Let me sleep.
For understating your scars. I was comparing different physiology. I had forgotten to account for the draconic blood. It heals quicker than other blood types. And I might have also forgotten to account for mental scarring. You hide it better than Eglock. But that's just it. People hide their mental scars. And your physical scars are what all people see. I'm sorry for misunderstanding your scars. I don't know if they're personal or at all. But I just wanted to apologize for my mistake.
Ramen, do you know why I prefer to hide them?
No. It's not a medical physician's job to know people's past. Just their ways to heal.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
You wonder why I have these scars?
Oh my god, I just thought of something. I just imagine Eglock with Joker makeup on and a purple
I really need to talk to Jen about. I really need to talk to Jen about going through these and just making shorts to post on YouTube.
We really need to get shorts to post on YouTube with this. I'll boost this up, and it would be so funny.
Yeah, but anyways, continuing. Lilith, continue.
Well, I know it's not your job to find out why people hide the scars. But I want to tell you because clearly there seems to be a misunderstanding. People have many reasons than just outer appearance. People hide them because they're scared. And they tend to use it as a way to protect themselves.
Yeah.
I envy Glock, not gonna lie. He appears to be so strong, so brave, unlike someone like me, that could only hide my feelings through lies.
Thanks.
Shut up, Joker! This is my moment. Shut the fuck up!
I was trying so hard not to chime in, but I couldn't help it. The intrusive thoughts
I-
one.
I'm not gonna begin to pretend that I know how being scarred feels. I have been kind of raised to accept that pain is a thing that will come to people, but I have yet to experience it myself. I think that is thanks to my shut-in life that Jay has been more and more trying to force me out of this adventurous test,
Aggressively.
being his most recent attempt to do it. Yeah. The group they have me with is strong, though. They are years above me in experience. If I were to give it a number, I would say they would have 2 levels more of experience than I do.
Just 2 level more.
Wow. Just wow.
So hard trying not to metagame while also trying to give information to you guys. Hey,
Fuck.
considering
If
the
I
level
had
she is
to
now, that's
quantify
pretty
it-
impressive.
If I had to quantify it, I would say our leader is a level 7 paladin with 3 levels in wizard.
I have a question. If you were the speedo, would that add charm to you?
Yes.
Would that
Yes.
boost your charm? Sure.
Add spring on tan on top of that. It gives you an extra 20 charisma.
Yeah. It would either boost your charisma or wisdom, depending on what you want.
Well, I wish to believe that scars will heal over time. And hopefully, not all of us will also eventually get over our past and forge anew of our current journey in life. That's all I have to say for now.
Just, again, I guess I'll say this. Just between us girls, because Ramen is a girl, I'm going to clarify that once again.
She
If
what?
you ever, yeah, Ramen's a girl.
So there's a dick in there!
You can't make these jokes. People are sleeping in my house.
Anyways, Robin continues. If you ever want to talk, just girl to girl, I'm here.
I see.
Does Almond have
Well.
boobs?
Also,
Do boobs have boobs?
No!
I think that's a mammal
I
only
may-
thing.
Are
Wait,
you
Yeah.
a
boobs then?
mammal?
Wait,
the
Pause,
post
are you-
the
Wait.
postings for each person's location was kind of public, and I happened to glance at Jay's and your guys' city. We're heading to Silverhelm as well, me and my group.
Wait, what did I miss in the time that I was in the restroom?
Ramen's a girl.
guys, I have a very serious question. Hold on. Since
What are you
whales are
talking about?
mammals, do whales have boobs?
Well, not physically, but they do have a way to like produce milk. Yes.
Yeah, Robin, we are my
And
group
also we
is
joke about how like the speedo gives you plus 20 charms.
Yeah, plus 20 charisma, baby. And when you add the spray on tan on top of it, though, that's a very important stat.
Yeah, it's a ritual. It's the part of the ritual casting. For the passive out chase, this is a boost charisma. But yeah, Robin brings up, yeah, our group was assigned to Silverhelm as well. So we might actually see you in some of the cities.
Ramen does.
Well,
No.
then, if you do wanna to hit the town and explore a bit, We can have a girl days out, you know? Just the two of us.
Forever.
Next, one of the cities in Silverhome, then?
Shut the fuck up, Floofy. You look at your background. Tell me you're not in a horror movie right now. And look, all of this is in a horror movie. Everybody's. Oh shit! The shadowy figure's back.
Literally, guys, every night in my room feels like I'm like in the security guard's office at like.
Five Nights at Freddy's is where you wanna be.
Oh yeah, talk
Hello.
security guard. I got
We have all turned off our lights.
no, I have my lights on.
Yeah. Sure. One of the cities we meet up in, maybe?
Yes. No, sounds wonderful.
Okay.
I have
Because Joker.
patience to get to, and if there's nothing else we want to talk about, I will take my leave.
Alright. I will also go back to
Okay.
my group now.
All right, and Robin walks away as Lilith walks back into the room with Zebediah, and we will end the session there. The very next session when you guys go to New Silverhelm. And we will do Dungeon real quick because Dungeon has to go to bed before everyone else. Dungeon, outro yourself. Go.
Yeah. Shit. I was not fully prepared for this whatsoever. So yeah. It's your boy. As always, my
No,
name
it's
never
chicken.
changes. No, it's your local DM _VT. As always, I am your. Sorry, I am your portal frontliner, Asterian Giganrak, and proud pilot of the Hollow Shell. And I will see all your lovely faces the next time we do a session. Yeah, that's it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch. I am starved for love.
Attention.
Please show up. I am lonely.
He only ever has a floof on his head, and even then it's occasional.
Yeah.
Wasn't the flu to start eating the head?
Nom 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 nom.
I guess if that's it, next one on the line, let's move up on Discord calls. Sayuna.
Hello,
Which
it's
one?
me, your local Foxy Madame Mummy with the double G cup.
And we're moving on.
So I am planning to debut soon in a few months, but imported in Genlo. So do
My
come
mo-
see next time
My
around next
updated
section.
model
Yeah.
is still being worked on.
Yeah, he's gonna look so handsome. I chose his artist.
Thank you for that. But is there anything else we need to be made aware of, or is that it?
Someone rated me on their tier list, and apparently I'm big Mega Smash. And that's that's what you guys want to know.
Well, everyone rank each other on where you would be on a Smash or Pass, apparently. I'm pretty sure I would be Pass, my current model at least.
Like,
No,
really?
yeah, I also
Real life,
want
apparently
the-
I have Riz. Apparently I have Riz in real life.
Can confirm.
Okay, so also I do have a raffle that's ending in 2 days. Make sure if anyone's interested in participating, they can participate there, you know. I also just won a art raffle, that's it. Nothing good in my
Yeah.
life.
Alright, next up on the list is Chicken.
Okay, can you guys
That was
hear me through
Batman.
this?
Yes, but I don't know how
It's
well.
really muffled though.
Yeah, it's really
Yes,
muffled.
because I'm wearing a Plague Doctor mask. Now, let me take this bitch off.
You
And
stupid.
I'll just say I would smash every single one of my friend's characters here except for Floof. Anyway.
Yay!
Anyway, yeah, it's
Unless
I've been my _Lil_Chicken. Or just Milo chicken. Or chicken, if you don't have much time.
Or cock.
Yeah. I was thinking
Yeah,
of
or
that too.
Or cock, that's what they call me in bed.
I thought they called you Dick.
You know, I would think that most girls would like to call them daddy in bed, but I didn't know they called them cock. But you know.
Anyway, I have been Eglock Tranquilitas, your amazing, best character in this entire series.
He dies tomorrow.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what they
gonna end
say,
his life.
favorite character's gotta die.
That's how you make a
anyway,
good story.
Currently, I just hit affiliate. I really wish I could do a subathon. I can't do a subathon. I don't really have much going on right now because I'm sick. But I'm hoping to do a lot of content once I'm not sick. Do a lot more streams, possibly get my editor more footage to work with. So I can make a video. But yeah, aside from that, I just hang out with my friends
Yeah.
and play video games. If you want to
Technically,
become
Nick.
one of my friends... Oh, sorry.
All right, go ahead. No, I thought you were done, so I started talking.
If you want to be one of my friends, just join my stream one day. I'll become friends with you real fast because I haven't had a lot of friends, so I love friends.
Sunny.
Sunny is one of my friends.
Sunny's too chaotic, man, for his own good, not gonna lie.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
I just remembered. I was about to say this earlier. Inspiration to Lilith for that dialogue with Robin.
Anyway, so yeah. Follow me on Twitch, please.
So you get another inspiration on top of any other inspiration you have.
Anyway, yeah, that's been me.
Huh?
Wait, what's the cap of like inspiration?
I'm putting a cap of 3.
I have 3 now. What do I do with them?
Oh, they just work it. Basically, if you want to add something to a roll, just add a d6 to it. Is how it works. You roll something, but you didn't roll high enough. Add a d6 to it.
I'm gonna nuke the world.
Adds it to damage.
I'm
Bollocks.
done.
All right.
Okay.
And next one on the Discord call is technically gonna be me, I guess. Hello everyone, I am Imported One, the DM. I have bad news. The recording topped out, and the last little bit has been lost. I'm pretty sure we got the full session in there. I will have to check. But this outro stuff may last till Chicken's outro, and that's it. I'll try and see if I can help with Jin getting the first little bit edited out so we can post it. I will ask Jin if he can help me with that later, but so I can post it on YouTube full. But anyways, yes, I am Imported One. I am the DM of this campaign. I am going to be doing some more Final Fantasy 14 over the weeks. I am also trying to finish Final Fantasy 7, the remake, before the next one comes out, which is next year. But I want to finish it soon. So I'm going to try and do some more of that too. I haven't done it for the last couple of weeks, but I will get back into that. Besides that, yeah, I am working on a new model. The new model is being worked on. I do not have a finished date, but it is being worked on. But yeah, that's everything for me. Floof, finish us out.
I've been one Floofy Booper. I just recently reached affiliate, so if you guys could come by on Twitch and help me celebrate, I just got a new human form. So if you guys want to come see it, don't laugh at me.
Where?
What do you mean where?
Where's the human form?
It's on my Twitch. I'm getting there. So come visit me. I am one Floofy Booper. And I hope to see you all there.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one last announcement. Join my cult, eat crackers, and drink Gatorade and water. And you too can be immortal like an Eldritch Entity.
That's not how that works.
Shut up, Floof. I'm trying to run a business here.
Ah, a snake oil business.
No, business of how people can eat crackers to be healthy.
Bro has a collar.
What?
Oh, his like new model, Flippy's model.
Well, I guess if that's
I am very cuddleable.
if that's everything, I am going to end the stream here. We will be going to the ending soon screen and then rating someone. So, see y'all. Have a good time.
Bye.
And bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good time.
Don't forget to send all your floofs at your local DM and give me all your pants.
Give good sucky for $5. Love you long time.
I can't do that.
Oh, I can too.